Recently, a layout named Misanthrope has been revealed by a few creators and players, namely nder, VATs, Hilo, and some more. This layout is supposed to be one of the biggest mega collabs in the history of Geometry Dash, featuring over 80 creators in it and having some of the biggest names in the community, such as nder, Alex Payne, Trusta, Nobleboy, Cyclic, Michigan, Cody, Riot, and many more. The level has really sparked my interest as of how unique it is, and not only that, the way the parts fit together. So today I have decided to give my thoughts on the level and to see if the potential it has. First of all, I want to talk a bit about the layout itself. The layout is an extreme demon featuring hard timings but also some fast-paced gameplay. I think the mix of the two is actually pretty unique and definitely fits with the level's song and style. The build up to the drop is also pretty exciting, since it makes use of you having to slowly click faster and to do more while nearing the drop of the song. The start of the drop is built by Metalface, and all I have to say is he did a really good job on it. I really like the way he changed the game modes and the camera controls are all in place and never get messed up. My only complaint though is that it looks like it has a lot of bugs and probably will need a lot of play testing to make the part unbuggy, but they did say that they are fixing the level to make it as good as it could get, so that's good. The rest of the drop is pretty straightforward, with nothing too special, but this one part by Skyjacks caught my interest. The way he uses the custom teleportation objects is really unique and fits the level quite well, surprisingly. It isn't too disjointed with the rest of the level, but it is a cool change of the layout. I also love the sing of the part. I mean, it's nearly perfect. Anyways, later on is Wish's part, but a bit later is a part made by a creator we haven't seen in years. Hugh Dark, or more known as Sono924, has made a part in this. Although his part is really cool, it's cool to see him to be a part of this. I am aware that this project is going on for quite a while, but it's still really cool. His part is actually pretty up to date to a normal 2.1 Extreme Demon and doesn't seem too outdated. Good job to him. The rest of the level features some really hard timing gameplay and tight wave spaces, but it's also incredibly fun for people who like that type of gameplay featured in it. However, a complaint I have with it is that some parts have a lot of portals, making the gameplay confusing and spammy. It's quite similar to the speedcore style of gameplay levels. Anyways, I think that the layout is pretty good and well placed together, and it fits the song with the level. I really do think that this can become one of the greatest extremes we have seen in a while, with a bit of balancing and bug fixing. Now I'd like to dedicate this section of the video to some of the biggest names featured in the layout. Let's start with probably the biggest one, Alex Payne. Last time we have heard of him was like 2 years ago, when he uploaded his last video to this date. To see him in this is really big, since it means he still plays Geometry Dash, even if it's off camera, or at least remembers it. I'd like to see him in the future, maybe he will even return in 2.2, but who knows. Nonetheless, it's still a big thing for the community. Another big name is Cyclic. Cyclic hasn't been around the community for ages, and it's still pretty cool to see him be a part of this. I understand that he may have built his part a long time ago, when he was still decently active, but who knows. That's pretty much the big names I want to discuss. I do think that this could bring back old players that left a long time ago, and that this will help the community for quite a while. Now I wanted to talk about the potential this level has. The level has a lot of similarities to Knight Rider, another big mega collab project that featured some of the biggest names in the community, such as Zobros. Knight Rider had a huge amount of potential, but was wasted due to bad hosting by Anubis and was a kind of a mess. Now this collab has the potential to become probably the biggest Extreme Demon in the community. I would love to see this being decorated by actual good decorators, and to have a specific theme to it, rather than whatever styles everyone wants to build in. Another thing is that this level must have a unique theme or style, so it can actually be remembered not only for the participants, but also for the decoration and level as a whole. In my opinion, the level fits a dark grey theme at the start, and slowly building up to become a more flashy, brighter theme as you slowly exit some sort of cave or trap. This greatly fits the song and the gameplay of the level, as it seems you are trying to escape something. However, the host must keep up with the level and to keep interest with it. This dying isn't really difficult as of how big it is. Each decorator should have a time limit, not a small one of course, but big enough so they have enough time to make a quality part and also to be made in time. This is so the collab will be finished sooner than later and so the verification project will begin. However, there's a small problem. 2.2 is in the verge of being released, and the release of 2.2 may damage the building process as new blocks and gameplay mechanics will come out. I am unsure if they will update the gameplay of the level when 2.2 comes out, or just update the decor, or not update anything at all. However, I don't want to see this to be rushed and to be another low quality mega collab, and that was just made for attention. Anyways, that's about it for the video. In conclusion, this level has a huge amount of potential to become the biggest project in geometry that we have ever seen. I'm really hyped to see the level finished, and good luck to the participants, but for now, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!